All right, we got to get the clap. Oh, God, no. We have to do the clap. 1, 2. Bro, come on. We're wasting fucking footage. 1, 2, 3.
I'm telling you, man. I feel like I'm so far away now. Like you can't just reach over and hit me.
I know that's kind of nice, though, right? You gives you a little bit of safety. Makes you feel good at night.
There could be like a medium distance, though. Somewhere in between where you can't quite hit me, but we're close enough to. Because now I feel like you're so far over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's COVID distance, 6 feet. Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, but no, it's good. I agree. I would originally when we got this table, the setup that we were running made it really beneficial. At one point we had it flipped all the way to the side of us so that this was like our area. That's when we were on the other side of the room. That was the shitty camera too, that little Johnny over here.
Yes. I was going through old footage today. I was like, oh. Yeah. I didn't know. Now I know.
I just love how every time I would point out the lack of quality, whether it was just audio or when we had video, like all the things, and you kept saying is like, bro, you gotta see the positives, like you're getting better. It's like, no. You don't get it. It's this, and it's like, and I know I can do that, and it's like this, and I know, very specific, easy, and it's all about getting the right quality. And now that you've had years of doing this with it, there's been stages as you went. You're just like,
you have to be the quality.
I hear it now. Or like,
to be the
quality. I see it now. It's like, oh. So it cracks me up that, before you're like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. This is great. Now you're like, oh.
It is kind of cool to see.
I get
progression.
Yeah, man. Agreed. Like you were saying, is you got to give yourself credit where credit due. But, I do. It's also the fact of I know what it's supposed to be. But anyways.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be exactly what it is. That's all it can be.
Oh, agreed.
Agreed. That's
our style. That's kind of the point of what it is that we do and why we do it is just to, it cracks me up. Everybody always says, oh, real raw talk. And it's like, well, no shit. That's kind of the point of what you all are doing. But what are you doing with that talk? Like, what is it that you're promoting?
What are we doing?
Our plan is we want others to join in the conversation, not just with ourselves, but with others.
I do. I like that.
Yeah, when we get that back and forth, and people are having real thoughts, and you call them the thought experiments. That's we're here to as stone sharpens stone. Show so shall. So
that's my payment.
Especially them haters. Converted a couple of them, man. We good at that. But that's the point, yeah.
Well, I don't get the game because growing up in a generation where we didn't have this like instant communication with everybody, so it's a little different. Like I don't understand the game like where you got to one up everybody or where you got to have the best come back, and it's like yo, you could really be stepping on some toes. I know you're trying to be funny, but there's a limit.
Well, dude, that's there's an episode.
We don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
agreed.
The interactions we have with people, like they're genuine. I'm not like plugging this into an AI or a computer or anything and having it spit out. Like I'm genuinely trying to interact with people.
Yeah, man.
For me for a long time, it was difficult for me to interact with people like in a social environment, and it took a long time to be able to learn how to speak freely my mind without, fearing repercussion, and just sitting off in a corner being quiet. I don't do that anymore. That's because of being here, doing what we do, and nothing to do with the show. Honestly, the show just came as a byproduct, right? That's how I sum it up anyway.
That's a very apt anecdotal analogy because just as I had said, as stone sharpens stone, so that's the greater, bigger purpose is we've had growth through just being us and having these conversations and thinking outside the box, all that kind of stuff, which we doing that and showing people that is what that the thing that we're giving is. We want others to do that. We want you to be able to take what being free and raw and speaking your mind does for you, and thinking for yourself. We always say is challenge authority, not to diminish it or put it down in any way, but literally to just question things. Childlike innocence, just question. I want clarity.
In a lot of
There's
ways,
everything right with
I
that.
never stopped doing that from the time I was a child. Like,
That's what I'm saying. We still won't. I'm beyond happy and grateful that you have found growth in this, and because I have as well. That willingness to not just take things for face value, but still having respect for what things are and appreciation for what things are.
a willingness to be open,
Yeah, it's
sharing ideas that maybe everybody, whether they've thought about them or not, has ever shared with anyone. Who knows? Like some of the topics we bring up, that's what I would hope is that, some of this stuff rings true with somebody and they're like, wow, I never thought of it that way. Or, hey, that's something I never considered. Because it's happened to me with other situational things where I'm just like, wow, I never realized that about this situation or this person. You know, maybe you could illuminate someone else's life with the knowledge that you've gained and hopefully learn something from someone else, which is why I always pay attention to the chats.
that and they're
So,
funny. We get some really good ones.
it, half the time you can just totally disarm somebody by just paying attention and being like, what did you mean by that? Just curious. Okay that you feel that way, but why? Please tell me. Continue the conversation. I think that's the way you put it.
I think you coined that phrase, but yeah. Oh, one of us. Who
Well,
cares?
when in reference,
Yeah.
you're utilizing that same phrase.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's literally what it is. We've basically just had one continuous conversation for over 30 years. The subjects within the conversation have changed, but it's an ongoing discussion.
Or it was like my breakup, my, one of the early breakups I had to deal with, and I was friends with you. Like we were new friends at the time, and that's when it all started. And I think,
Yeah.
honestly, I think it was sneaking a smoke on the drainage pipe in the back part of your neighborhood, like off the side of the sidewalk or something like that, where it
Oh
kind
yeah,
of ducked down.
yeah. Yeah, the what do they call it? The culver or whatever. It's the
I think that's where it all started. Honestly, if you were trying to find a starting point for this foolishness that we call, I'm telling you, it's just kind of morphed into this. But it started then, a long time ago.
yeah, man. Um
Right?
90, I know about to date us here. Nobody would want to date us. 92. I want to say that was like almost summer into summer of 92.
That's got to be really close. Yeah.
Well, no, because we were still in middle school together, and you're a grade above me. So it would have been your graduating year because I came in mid grade of everything. So I had one more year to go. So yeah, it was like April, May into summer in '92.
We're totally dating. We're dating
33
ourselves.
plus years ago.
Totally dating ourselves.
I mean, we're the only ones that would.
Memory lane. Those are such simpler times, though.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Is like we've been having this conversation since then. This is from the first time you and I ever truly got to know each other and communicate with one another. It's always been this very
over a hardship, and that's how it started. And it was just kind of developed from there. Like being able to talk to somebody one on one, maybe share something that you've never shared with somebody before, but we get to share it with everyone.
we do now. Yeah.
Well, that's how it's grown and developed over the years, apparently. ITY always existed.
It was in our hearts, man. Just been begging to come out.
I'm just thinking like Care Bears when you said that.
Care Bear stare.
It's more a submerged guy myself, I think.
Snorkels.
The snorks.
Yeah. The snorks. Yeah, the snorks. The snorkels. Yeah, the snorks, man. Short tails. Freaking grape ape. Dude, there's so many good cartoons.
Shirt tails. Is that what you said?
Yeah, shirt tails or short tails or whatever the hell it was.
Shirt tails.
That was like on like USA Today shit. But they also had the old Hanna-Barbera.
I was just thinking that. I was
with like Quick Draw McGraw and shit.
A whole slew of different...
Snagglepuss and yeah, man. But that and yeah,
I'm gonna go back like Pink Panther, like Mighty Mouse.
Hell yeah, Mighty Mouse.
Mighty
all
Mouse
that shit.
and Kung Fu, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Was that Sunday morning?
Yeah, Hong Kong Phooey, the Kung Fu cartoon.
He was a dog, right?
Yeah, he was. He was badass. Put on his gi and his freaking mask and shit. Yeah, Sunday morning Kung Fu. I mean, it's
Oh, that was the best. Big old bowl of cereal. Sitting on the floor.
Like the whole box.
It was like the salad bowl.
Pretty much. Just eating it with like a fucking salad spoon. Big ass wooden spoons. I don't know, man. I had a question, a thought just now.
An epiphany?
No, question. The influences of the shows that we watched, the different cartoons, Elvira's Afternoon, Kung Fu Sunday Mornings, like all that stuff.
Oh, everything? Like Alf? Like all of it?
All of it. As
Gilligan's Island?
The input to our...
The Flying Nun?
Construct, our mental capacity, or not mental capacity, our mental...
Hogan's Heroes.
What do you want to call it? Structure, our, how we process, how we do like everything, our programming. Just thinking about all of those different shows and hours of watching all that stuff and what it did to our programming as we developed. I'm just curious. No, well, I mean, because that's a part of like my psychology background and stuff is I love being into that kind of component, and you're talking about nature versus nurture, your environment versus your genetics, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I'm kind of curious because you and I have had very similar. I mean, we pretty much watched relatively the same shit, even all the BBC stuff, like Faulty Towers and shit, and freaking Monty Python and the Benny Hill Show.
Well, and we may be, again, I'm going to do this. We may be the last generation that has experienced this much in the mainstream culture because now there's so much coming at you. It depends on where you get your media from. Anyhow.
You were saying?
Well, it sounded like we were talking about childhood and the memories that we share even before we met and hung out together, that we were probably watching similar programming. Although I'm trying to think of that year range where you were in California at the time.
Are you asking me a question?
Yeah, yeah. When I was a kid growing up watching all these, old school cartoons and Kung Fu on Sunday morning, and you were experiencing it like you were in California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing.
Doing the same thing.
Yeah, man.
I don't think you'd have as much crossover with entertainment these days, is what I'm saying. I think we're the last generation that, like, you could pretty much expect anybody within your generation in their younger years has watched Gilligan's Island. Like, you can be pretty confident of that because there was only so much to view those days, right? Like, to say you didn't know what Dennis the Menace was would be ridiculous. Lassie. Somebody in your generation.
Flipper.
That's, yeah. Oh, there's so much old programming, I remember, but all that mainstream stuff, like everybody saw those things. Like when watching a movie was like, that was the height of your whole month. Like going to the theater and watching a movie. It was an experience, and the things we were watching that were new were like awesome movies. Like looking back on it now, it's like 80s brought us some of the best movies ever. Ever. I don't know what happened anymore. It's all Marvel, which is cool, I guess, but character development, dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean.
It was on point. Know what I mean? Word.
Welcome back, Cotter.
See, that's what I'm saying. The list goes on forever. The Jeffersons.
227.
The Jetsons.
It's offshoot. Amen. Freaking.
What's happening?
I was just gonna say, and what's happening now?
Yeah. Oh,
right.
All
Sanford
the music
and Son.
too, like Greatest American Hero.
I was thinking that earlier because that's also
that goes way back.
Well, yeah, it's the same time as Fall Guy and the A-Team.
And what was it, the $6 million or whatever it was?
The $6 million man.
Yeah.
The $60 million, the one,
MacGyver.
the one that did you MacGyver? Oh, Jesus Lord.
Mr. Wizard, bro.
Fuck yeah. I definitely.
I love me some Mr. Wizard. That was not like the creepy the Ned science guy, whatever.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Ned. He looks like a Ned, doesn't he?
Ned Ryerson.
Yeah, Bill Nye. Guy's creepy. Mr. Wizard was the best, though.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers was awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And Sesame Street, like that was wholesome back then.
Yeah, the real Sesame Street, like Snuffleupagus.
Oh yeah, well,
and Oscar the Grouch and the Count. This is before you had like Elmo and Zoe.
There's like Snuffy deniers out there now. Still, it's crazy.
There's what?
Snuffleupagus deniers.
Oh, dude, Snuffleupagus was definitely on Sesame Street.
Yes,
he was the Eeyore of Sesame Street.
Big Bird, like he was Big Bird's bro.
Yeah, but there was, I think it was speculated that he was his
imaginary friend.
Yeah, his imaginary friend, like his.
But we all knew.
It was like his counterpart. It was the
due to a strange science experiment in the middle of the night. Someone brought back. No, I'm sorry. Some woolly mammoth from a baby woolly mammoth, clearly.
Maybe that's why he's so sad. I'm not big yet. Oh,
no, he's sad because he's the only one. He's the only one. Did you ever see another freaking
Snuffleupagus?
8-foot tall woolly mammoth? Like a micro mammoth?
I don't think he was 8 foot. He might have been 6 foot.
A mini mammoth isn't like a jumbo shrimp. Like a.
I ain't no oxymoron.
Nice. Wait.
Renaissance
man. I was just gonna. Damn it.
Quick enough. Danny DeVito as a teacher for the army. Teaches him Shakespeare and shit. Good movie.
Danny DeVito. You ever see One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah, of course.
Cracks me up how young he
It's a
looks.
long ass time
He had
ago.
hair.
He had hair.
He had hair. Awesome. But that was, dude, you know how many famous actors were in that movie? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen it.
Or how many became famous years later. Like pretty much all of them. What? What the? What the flip? One still going? Anyhow.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying I'm curious as to, because like you pointed out, the fact that you're over here on the East Coast, I'm over there on the West Coast, and yet we still have the same relative influences. But mind you,
Wait, you were a little ghetto boy, right?
I mean, I was a fat little ghetto boy, but yeah,
In a barrio.
yeah, little gordito.
And that's what, not the nicest of neighborhoods, or it was.
I mean, I wasn't like living in the ghetto, but it was definitely hoodish.
Hoodish.
I mean, it was the hood. We had freaking, gangbangers on the block. I mean, they're selling like weed and dope and shit, and
so I didn't grow up that way, so I don't know. Like if you were just hanging out on the block, like you might hear gunshots.
not so much on our block, but you also got to remember,
Like it makes such a difference. I mean, the bullets can fly to you from another block.
well, yeah. But so the bigger thing is you're also talking about the mid to late '80s, where I'm doing that kind of stuff. Guns really hadn't become a bigger part of the gang fights, like rivalry and shit, shootouts and stuff until like late '80s into the '90s. So guns weren't your typical choice of weapon because there wasn't mass presence yet.
So right around the birth of the crack epidemic, that's what you're saying?
More or less when all the money started coming in, yeah. So yeah,
See? And
basically
this was all designed. All of it was designed. Oh, probably shouldn't get into that.
yeah, I mean, there'd be times where like we'd get freaking the helicopters over us, chasing people down, like the spotlight, like running them down through the neighborhoods and shit.
Wait, you moved in what year? 91?
Yeah. So just as when shit was like really starting to get thick where it was at, because we were outside of Los Angeles, so like we weren't in the main city, but we were definitely in a place that, as stuff from the city trickled out, it got more and more violent over time. We had a pretty large population. I mean, shit, we had, was it like 6 elementaries, 4 junior highs, and 1 massive high school, and they were just
all within like a really
in one city.
Small space.
Yeah, this wasn't like a county or an area in a county. This was one city. That's how much education we had in our city. Like that's a large amount. Because I mean, think about it. Out here, for our district, we had 2 high schools, like 3 middle schools, or maybe 4. But and then
you get a lot more people packed on top of each other in the city.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You're still talking about, so you're not really fully city, but you're not.
Yeah, we had large population, but yeah, we weren't. It's not inner city shit.
But inner city shit still goes on, if you want to say it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It was just starting to spill over that much further. So as we were leaving, like when we literally moved, shit was just really starting to get fucking gnarly. Because at that point, I mean, that's when I started like hanging out with the wrong kids. Because
Wait, when were the riots?
Which ones?
Well, obviously close to that time period.
There was a couple back at that point. because you
Again,
had,
I didn't really grow up around any of this stuff. So
well, yeah, the big one was, what's his name? The Can't We All Just Get Along? Rodney King.
wow, that's an old quote too.
But that was one of them. I think that was probably the most notable, I guess. It depends on who you ask, but
That
yeah,
was
man.
like I
Because,
thought
like,
that was like
no,
mid '80s.
we'll put it this way. Like, I can recall I was, I want to say 8 years old the first time I realized where exactly it was that I lived. Like, when the light bulb went off, and it was just like, oh,
Wait, before that, do you have a memory of being elsewhere
no,
before
I'm just,
Cali?
well, no, because I mean, I moved here from out of country when I was like two ish.
Because didn't you say you still have citizenship, or
I could have,
you could have?
but I would have been,
You would have had to maintain it.
I would have lost my American citizenship.
Oh,
Because if you come in from the other country, you can become a dual citizen. But if you're an American, you're basically renouncing your American citizenship if you want to take citizenship with anywhere else. So at least that's what it was back. I could have done it, but no, I was so I was like 8 years old, and I'm just doing like what an 8-year-old does, just riding my bike on the block, and I get to the end of the one side of my street, and I see this Jeep come flying up and just like lock him up and sit on the side of the road, and homeboy straight jumps out with a spray can and just like that was them saying they were literally crossing out somebody, letting them know it's like coming for you, like you're gonna be dead soon
hmm.
or are already dead. To another gangbanger, to like a rival gang member, to another homeboy from the block, like another fucking Vato, like
Not right now,
what? No,
but it's
it could
happening.
either be calling it out and or have done it. Either way, that's death,
That was like the horse's head.
basically.
Yeah.
But homeboy sprayed like fucking literally crosses him out and then turns around and jump back in the Jeep, and he sees me and he just like eyeballs me and he just does like the what's up. Like, like little fucking Vato over there, like, hey, what's up? Hey, go ahead, say some shit. Yeah, basically, like, watch your shit. Like, he don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. He knows that's not his neighborhood. That's not where he's supposed to be. So basically, like, go ahead. Like, go ahead, run, tell your people. Go ahead.
So
Go
what
ahead,
year?
tell them.
What
Tell
year
them.
would that have been?
That would have been 87.
Damn. What was I doing in '87?
I mean, you would have been 1 year older than me, so you would have been 9.
Nothing scary like that. That's for sure.
You were getting your first 10 concussions.
My first was at 3
I
ish.
never mind.
I mean, it's not all about me.
I mean, not right now.
No, not right now, because we're talking about the birthplace of ITY.
Us, East Coast, West Coast. But yeah, dude,
East Coast, West Coast, and what was the biggest thing I had to worry about? And
not falling off your bike.
skateboard, bike, whatever it was. Yeah.
But yeah, think about that. So, all right, you and I have the same relative TV choices, but if you think about it, it's also we had limited stuff to watch. There was
only so much out there.
There's only so many channels. There was only so much
And
content.
depending on what time of day it was.
Yeah.
Like you knew if you wanted to watch the best programming, you had to be at the TV at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
That was prime time. The best programming came on at 8 p.m.
I was in the middle of making a point.
Oh, sorry.
So the fact of you and I having this shared interest of but again, because of the fact that there's such limited, but East Coast, West Coast, and then you having, I guess, a more traditional, typical, white America, as they want to call it, America, upbringing, where you just safely riding your bike, and your biggest concern is, I hope I don't scuff my knee.
I mean, it's not like I didn't have to deal with my share of bullies, but yeah.
Right. But so you and I having basically very different upbringings in that sense, but still having those shared interests, and the thing that connected us was the style of conversations that we would have. It's the simpatico.
How much of that was formed by our early experiences?
Well, that was the question earlier. It's like
radio and
curious as to how much of that had input into our programming that has brought you and I to this place where, even though with all of these external, environmental factors, like here we are 33 fucking years later, still doing this shit, shenanigans and all. There's less shenanigans, more poopies and ha-has. Shits and giggles.
All right. Yeah, giggles and shits.
But yeah,
good advice.
Again, all of that to go. Yeah, it's so 33 years of fucking
33. Oh,
33. Yeah, 33 years.
Are we counting?
We are now, because we added some shit up and we subtracted, I guess. I don't know.
We're actually counting.
We did math.
Because 33, that number scares me. Sorry.
Why? 33 is a good number.
Oh, it is. It's crucifixion year.
Oh, because you mean you're old now? You have to realize it?
I'm older than 33.
No shit.
But 33, that's crucifixion year.
There's no omen. This isn't a bad sign. Get over yourself. I said it. Don't you eyeball the table? What did the table do to you?
You don't tell me what to do. You're not my supervisor.
No, that's not how this works.
Now you know the job.
He don't work here either. I do have that question of how it is that it still came to be, but at the same time, it's like, fuck it, this shit's dope. Let's roll till the wheels fall off. But like you pointed out earlier, the fact of us just doing this, there's been so much growth on your part, but I've had, for myself, as well as we've had other people that have been listening to us for a while, we've interacted with, and they've said that, the effect that we've had on them and just doing this.
There's one person.
And there's been several, and it's awesome, man.
That was what I always said back in the day. If there's one person that we affected in a positive way, just by being here and doing whatever it is that we do, yeah, let it be known it's already happened. So that's good. Doesn't matter how many. I'm not going to keep count. But as long as there's one, I'm happy.
Yeah, man.
That's my payment. And how this all happens, I never question that. It's like questioning how life itself happens. Who knows? It's not important.
It's not a tumor.
It's what you take away from it. That's what's important.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man, is that's what we've
strive.
That's kind of just been our MO since we were kids. We always wanted to be something more, kind of go, you want to say, back to the source, like be complete, fulfill our karma, however you want to call it. Like,
you're putting words to things I had no words for back then. Like, I would have been like, what? The hell are you talking about? What's a karma? Is it time? It's time to go now.
Oh, it is.
I've had a good time tonight. I don't know if it's going to come across enjoyable for everyone else, but I've had a good time tonight. Nah, I think that's all that matters.
Yeah, and we've been getting back into it because we've been making so many company
Mistakes.
changes.
Oh,
We've been changing structure and modifying what we do, and not the content per se, but all the stuff behind the scenes, and getting those pieces to truly fall into place. It takes time because
it
it's
will
just
take time.
us. But
I'm still studying. I'm a young Padawan.
where did you touch? What did you pat?
Show me on the doll.
Show me on the door where he touched you.
I'm sorry, we don't mean to make light of something like that. That's very distasteful.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, that's a great way to end the show. Good deal.
Yeah. No,
Anywho,
what a jerk. I am a jerk? No, you look like a jerk.
we gotta go now, Mac.
Yes, we should.
So
I'm all shined up, so
you at home, we appreciate you. We thank you for tuning in as usual. And taking it back to like the radio days. Thanks for tuning in. You at home, we do appreciate you. We do want to continue that conversation. This is really the whole point of this. It's not just us with our seriousness or seriousness and shenanigans and many other S words and whatnot. But
I said before, if you're listening to this show and you start a conversation with your friend, don't worry about us. We did our job. We're good. Just ignore us at that point.
Totally. Go ahead.
You're on a mission now. You're doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Be silly. Be yourself.
And hit us in the comments if you want to continue the conversation. But
As
yeah,
always.
hit us in the comments. Come back for some more. Yeah, just be you and be the best you can be. We appreciate you. And as always, be good to yourself. Be good to everything else.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace. Peace. I'm telling you, man. Ba-da-ba-ba. Whole lineup. It was like gummy bears.
I love how we went from being good people and helping others.
It's all about cartoons. Can you just stay on track here?
It is now.
I'm drinking some shine.
Apparently you drink on the show.
It's kind of part of the show.
It is now, I
if
guess.
You're going to quote it.
I mean, I got coffee. I don't always have to drink. I mean, what does that say about our relationship at this point?
I can't hang out with you unless I drink.
Is this what you're telling me?
Yes and no.
The shenanigans and flim flam and...
Are you getting emotional right now? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just adding levity. We're adding the statement of we add levity by countering the seriousness with
if you want
total
to add
hilarity.
Levity, you can't make the statement that you add levity.
I'm breezy.
I mean, oh, what was that?
The mic was on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better than no mic.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because it's not going to be a part of the edited version of this.
Okay.
Never know.
You had me worried there for a minute. Okay, take that out.
There's the Carmen Gia.
That's a Volkswagen.
It's a Volkswagen.
It's a Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
You digress.
Never.
What a mess. I confess. Dankeschön. Darling. Dankeschön. I'm good, man. I'm fine. You're floating.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes, thank you. do your thing with your thing on your thing
On the catwalk.
that you thing with.
Do the best thing with the thing that your thing
That's
thinks.
what it is.
Some shit like that. Yeah. Get these cameras.
Yeah. But she's still picking up.
Hey, Shooter, you want to go to Sizzler? I'm buying.